Alright. Am I actually live streaming, or is YouTube gonna be mean to me now? Okay, it's finally working. This is not ideal, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of this setup, but I think it's the only one that I'm gonna get for right now, because everything's been kind of against me in starting a live stream. It's honestly a little frustrating. I drew out a little doodle to show how I feel. Yeah, I just wanted to live stream. I miss it. There's a lot of technical difficulties, and I apologize if you were one of the few. Like, I noticed that there were like 2 people who were waiting for me to live stream, and I know one of them was probably, me, because I'm trying to check to see if it was working. But if you were the other person, I deeply apologize for making you wait, because I have no idea what's going on with my live streaming stuff today, so I have to do it like this in portrait mode, and it's not that fun. Anyways, though, I wanted to draw stuff for my new AU that I posted about on my Instagram, so I'm gonna draw some of that, do some little sketches of like warm-ups, I guess, of requests that were given the other day when I was taking requests. So anyways, Betelgeuse Au, so that's what I'm going to be working on, and I'll probably just be working on some requests, and I'm currently finishing up this one, and now I just have to draw Virgil. I'd be happy to answer any questions anybody has about this AU, for like just to explain it a little bit. It's a Betelgeuse AU, and it's specifically based off of the musical because I've been kind of obsessed with it recently, and it's been fun. Yeah. I feel the need to say my, like, what is it, obligatory, I never know what to say when I start live streams thing or whatever. But I feel like I'm talking a lot more than I normally do, but it's because I was frustrated about my inability to live stream for the past hour, because I had been trying since but more or less the past hour has just been me trying to live stream. It not going the best, and maybe getting frustrated, but I'm glad I finally figured it out, even if it's not in an ideal what is it, I took a film class. I should know what it means when it's portrait mode versus landscape mode. But yeah. Yeah. I worked very hard. I hope that it is going to be worth it. Blah. Am I tired too? Is that it? Am I just tired too for this? Thank you for being here. Why is this neck so wide? I feel like with this AU, I will not shy away from it, but I definitely have like same face syndrome when it comes to my art, specifically, with the sides, and I try to make them different with like the hair and stuff, but it's also a little bit of a challenge with drawing different ages, because like with I know that with kids I tend to make their like heads a little bit bigger in proportion to their body, and just their face is a little more like round. It gets a little hard. It's hard. And I'm trying to draw, like, figure out how to draw freaking a teenager versus an adult, and I'm trying to get that like in between, so it's not like too round, but also, not or it's not too round, but it's also not too, what is it, just old, I guess. I don't know. What's your favorite song from the musical? That's a hard one. I like a lot of the songs. As of now, I really like Ready, Set, Not Yet. I like the whole being dead thing, but the reprise, I guess, the one where he's It's like Barbara and Adam had just died, and Beetlejuice is being their guide or whatever, because I think that song is fun. But yeah, I also like the domestic vibe of the Maitlands and just their like fear of being parents, and I just find it really funny, and so I really like that song. But like the whole soundtrack honestly it's amazing. I adore it. I think I would say that like Lydia Dietz is probably like my dream role, just based off of her ballads. Like they're really good. Yes, those are, I love those songs too. Those, Dead Mom is iconic, and What I Know Now, also super iconic. I remember when I went to go see, like, or I was showing my mom everything, and she was asking me about, like, the musical because she loves the original movie so much. She was asking me if, like, in the musical, Miss Argentina is in it because she really likes her. And I was very happy to tell her, like, not only is she in it, but she also has a whole freaking song dedicated to her. So, yeah, that was cool. It's kind of weird because I barely draw on my desk when, like this. Just a whole, like, I don't do this a whole lot, so I'm usually like in really weird angles when I draw on my iPad, so it's like kind of hard to get this stuff right. I'm trying to draw Virgil laughing. Patton just told a dad joke. I also find it funny that this is like one of my few AUs that I didn't make into Moxiety, which it's very unlike me. It's so weird. Logan will never know. You didn't hear a thing. Man, it has been a really long time since I've done a live stream. I like how I did it around my channel birthday when I was like, I'm on summer now, which means I have a lot more time to draw and possibly do more YouTube/live streaming stuff, and then I just like kind of fell off the face of the earth in terms of the internet. But yeah, it's fun. Oh, he looks so happy. It'd be a shame if someone were to kill off a parent that he was really close to. Oh, I forgot how to draw his hair from this side. Okay, so it's... Why am I forgetting how to draw? It's been less than a week. Is this just like... Can I really just not draw without being in a weird angle? Hi! Okay. There we go. No? Boop. No. No! The universe just doesn't want me to draw today, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's because I did his bangs first. I never do the bangs first. Okay, he has one. Okay. There's like more or less some rhyme and reason behind how I draw the hair. I don't know. What drawing program? I'm using Procreate, which, yeah, I've had it for years, and it's, I think, $10. I don't know. I know I spent $10 on it, but it is so worth it. Okay, that is... I think that more or less is hair length. We're just gonna go with it. Now I'm just gonna use the original things that I drew out first. Nope. Thanks. I feel like I'm kind of slow at drawing, so I appreciate the compliment and that you think that I'm fast. I do appreciate that. That means a lot. So thank you. I find it funny that with this, I tend to forget Virgil's like eyeshadow a lot, but in this AU, I purposefully like do it a little different than how I normally would, because I normally just do that and call it a day. But this, for some reason, I like kind of making it go off a little more on the ends. I don't know why. Maybe it's, I don't know. I just feel like he'd wear it like that in this AU. Let's see if reason problem. Yeah, it's not. We're in the Sanders side. The series itself has has same face syndrome, so I think it's unfair to try to criticize the artists for having same face syndrome when the series itself has it. Okay, let's see, what do I need to get rid of? Oh, I'll read this. Okay. I'm going to select the faces. No. Okay. Just like, yeah. Wait. Oh, that's why. I am going to put you up here. I think for this drawing request, it was that, it was the person wanted me to draw out my favorite scene. I think it was my mom who actually requested it. But she wanted me to draw out my favorite scene from the musical, and so I'm drawing out the scene where Virgil is like, you know, he's, or in this case it'd be Lydia is venting to Barbara and Adam about how she's like, I feel like I can never talk about my mom, and that it's like illegal to, or it's like against the rules to talk about her. And then Adam just goes, well, I don't see any cops around. And then Lydia just starts laughing, and it's so sweet. I love that scene. It's so great. Favorite side. My favorite side is Patton. He has always been Patton. It's been Patton from the get-go. I'm a huge Patton stan, so there's not many AUs of mine where he is unsympathetic or anything of the sort. But yeah, I'm a big Patton stan. What about you? We're gonna combine that. Alright. Now I have to draw this, like, I did like a weird version of like Lydia's outfit. Like these are, so I like tried to do something a little similar to Lydia's outfit, but also still kind of keeping Virgil-ish vibes. So I put him in a t-shirt and jeans as opposed to a big poofy dress. I don't really like drawing dresses in general, so I kind of avoid them when I can. But yeah, so it's like I'm trying to make this Virgil-y, but I just hope that it doesn't look weird. And I say like Virgil because he's a pillow, and I was like, ooh. I feel like in ways I can be like Roman too. I can just be like really overly dramatic about stuff. I like to think that in terms of like what my personality is like, I am Patton, but sometimes I am Patton when he's in Virgil's room and like all anxious. Yes, we stand. Oh shoot, papers are falling. We stand the Logan stands. I've showed my mom the series, like Sandra Sides, a couple of times. Like I make her watch some of the new episodes with me, and she is also a Logan stan. I just heard her laugh. We stand the Logan stans. Alright, that's good. I hope that I did Logan justice. I realized, I had a horrible realization recently that I do not draw Logan a whole lot, and it made me sad. Because it's like I have a way that I draw him, but I just don't, apparently. I don't know. It made me sad. I apologize, Logan, and to all the Logan stans. You deserve better. Will there be any other musical AUs? Probably. It mostly just depends on, because I make AUs just based off of things that I'm into in the moment, or just that I have a really weirdly obsessive passion behind. So like, right now, for the next like 2 weeks or something, it's gonna be Beetlejuice. But yeah, so there's probably will, considering I really enjoy musicals, there will most likely be other musical AUs. I think I had done one last year and like was drawing stuff out for it, and I'm realizing right now that like the couple of musical AUs that I have done are very much not typically my aesthetic. So like Beetlejuice, and I think the other musical AUs that I've done so far are We Are the Tigers and then Ride the Cyclone. But like they're good musicals. I like the stories. They're good. But yeah, so I've done musical AUs before. They're fun. I enjoy them. Okay. Alright, I hope that it looks like Virgil is, like, laughing. Okay. No, sweetie, sweetie isn't your child. How would you to get? Yeah, I told my mom about that because she likes those movies, so, like, I think she was pretty happy for him. And this story kind of makes me a little nervous. I haven't watched the movie or seen the musical. I just have a vague idea that don't eat the pies. But yeah, I'm happy for him. Good for him. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, what other... Alright, so I have just a whole, like, folder in my Procreate app of just all the AUs, so I'm gonna go to the next one. What other stuff should I work on? Ah, Remy as Otho. I'm excited for that. Any Sanderside series? At the moment, I don't have any Sanderside series. I did for a while before stuff with Logan and the Orange Side kind of like came out. I had this theory that the Orange Side was supposed to represent king creativity, because my logic behind it was, so it's like, okay, hold on. I'm just gonna do a little color wheel real quick. This is not quick at all, but it's fine. Okay, so my logic behind this was that, in a way, these guys kind of had opposing stuff going on. So I was thinking, since orange is the complementary of blue, it's got to be something related to, like, be somewhat related to Patton and Logan. So I was thinking that maybe that must mean that orange is king creativity, because the, like, fanciful side is, like, all daydreamy, and that would be, like, Roman and his, like, all, you know, his nice fantasy stuff, and then the other thing which would be going against Patton is the immoral thoughts that Remus has, which is making up, you know, because they're all smushed together. But yeah, that was my theory for a little bit, and then Logan got orange eyes, so I was wrong. Okay. I want him to... I think orange is gonna be your hair's version. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if orange was something like anger, considering like all the stuff that we have seen with Logan, and when he is influenced or has those like influences of the orange side. Okay, I'm trying to think of what like pose I want Remy to be in, because I have this idea for, because somebody requested Roman as, or not Roman, Remus as, no, Remy as Otho. And I want to do that one scene where he like comes in through the door after, in this, okay, so for the people who are not on my, my Instagram and have no idea what this AU is like, I have, here's my little doodle cast. So Virgil is Lydia, Remus is Betelgeuse, Patton is Adam, Logan is Barbara, Janice is Charles, Emile is Delia. I had Anton as, what is it? The one guy who's like, I can't remember what his name is. It's the one guy that he's like having the dinner with. And then Roman is Miss Argentina. And I was thinking, like, I was kind of debating making Remy Otho because I thought it'd be funny, and then somebody requested it, so now I have to. I forgot Emile existed. There's, like, I don't consider Remy or Emile or even, like, Critic Sanders to be sides, but there's roles, and they can co-star in this. It'll be fun. We're all having a good time. So we're gonna... Okay, how do I draw? Also, if you guys want to request something with this AU, I would happily draw it on this stream. Let's see. So I want him to be like... Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad that it comes off as like really cute, and because that's the aesthetic I'm trying to go for. So I appreciate it. Thank you. I have a thought regarding that. I'm just gonna be interested. Ooh, I love that. That would be awesome. I love that idea. I really hope that happens now. Okay, so he's like gonna come through. He's being all like dramatic, because Logan wasn't just snapping and getting angry. He's been angry before, but not at that level. Ooh, I love that. It sounds like such a cool theory. Okay. Thinking maybe this would be a good idea, more or less, of how this is gonna work out. Yeah, Beetlejuice, the music, I love the musical. I grew up with the movie because my mom really liked the movie. I was less of a fan because I didn't like the scary stuff. But I really love the musical, and I'd probably go back to watch the movie again, but yeah. So I grew up with it, and then it was made into a musical, and my mom listened to it. Seen a few of your sides videos, but would you consider any of your darks? Oh, okay. So with my characters, my sides, I've made one dark side. I've debated making a different one, or like a second one, but she kind of like faded out of existence. Because I don't think that it was a really big part of me, I guess. I hoped it wasn't, but I guess my, oh my gosh, wait, the sandworms could totally be the dragon witch. I love that. I love that so much. Anyways, with my sides, I have like one dark side, and I guess he kind of represents like a bunch of bad things about me, I guess. I don't know about bad, but like he represents negative thinking, and it's just like negative thoughts I have about myself and stuff like that. He's kind of like my Virgil, but not. He's not. I don't label him as my anxiety, but because I don't view my anxiety like that. But yeah, I have the one guy, and he's just kind of a jerk, both to my other characters and then me. Oh wait, I need to do this all together. I've been trying to be more consistent with like my body, like drawing bodies and stuff, but it's so weird drawing out like my guidelines and all this stuff. Okay, so he's kind of just... What outfit should I give Remy? I feel like... Okay. So its thumb goes here. Okay. I love drawing, but proportions are so hard. I had to learn how to draw proportions because right now I'm taking like an animation class, and I'm so excited for it. Like, I really enjoy my animation class. But like we had to learn about kind of body proportions because my professor wanted us to like know kind of how to draw human, like people, but like before we really get into like stylized stuff. But it's like, it's so hard. Thankfully I don't have to turn in any like realism art pieces, so that's nice at least. Okay, so thumb goes... I'm like trying to look at my own arm. Yeah, that'd be it. I want him to like be slamming the door open. I should totally give him sunglasses. I am always saying that. I feel like I should have music or something going on in the background, but I never, like, I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted, or I don't know how all that works, even though I'm not like I'm not doing YouTube as like a full-time thing, like trying to make money, but like I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. But I would like there to not just be dead silence during my live streams. But even though I've been doing YouTube for it's been like I think 4 years now. Yeah, I think it was 4 years, because I was talking with a friend of mine in my animation class, and I kind of just had the realization that it's like, whoa, I've been doing this stuff for 4 years. That is crazy. I remember thinking, like, when I got into the fandom, that I went in kind of late because all of the big events had happened within, the series. But now it's like, dang, I'm almost like one of the earlier fans. It's crazy. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there hasn't been too many new fans since lack of videos, but whatever. Still trying to stay strong. At this point, sometimes I feel like my stuff is barely even Sandra's sides, because it's like, yeah, it's mixed with this random thing, or it's mixed with this other thing, and I'm just here to draw. What type of expression should he have? I want him to have like something smug. Which episode made you really become part of the fandom? I don't know if there was an episode in particular, but I remember just watching a bunch all at once. But I remember the first episodes that I watched were, unfortunately, the Butch Hartman episode was the first one. But like, I still like the video. It's a good one. Just sucks that it's attached to Butch Hartman, but, whatever. That was the first one that I remember watching, and then I watched, I think it was Selfishness versus Selflessness. And so the deceit reveal was kind of spoiled for me, because I was like, who is this? I think I remember confusing Patton and Logan for, I just kept getting those two confused. Because, like, collared shirt. I remember when I was watching the, Butch Hartman one, I was thinking, like, wait, which one is this one? Wait. But yeah. What about you guys? Were there any episodes that really made you become part of the fandom? Yeah, it's so weird. I remember, I don't know if she is problematic, I just know that people don't necessarily like her that much. I don't know if she's problematic, like I said, but I remember with, like, Lily Singh, I think it's Lily Singh's, or whatever, the one, it was, like, the episode, I remember Thomas collabed with her, and it was, like, the first episode featuring Virgil. I remember she went on to, like, make a video that was kind of like a copy of Thomas's video about, anxiety, but it was like really insensitive, and I never watched it. I'm just going off of what people said, but I think that that's kind of funny. Mind meld, I'm so cute. Oh, Gabby. Okay, now I gotta figure out, like, what type of glasses. I need to give him, like, I'm just gonna give him big glasses, because I'm trying to, like, give them different glasses in this, so, like, hold on. Go to my little, so here, Patton has my normal, like, square glasses. I gave Logan round ones because I'm gonna have a controversial opinion, I guess, but I think that Patton should have the square glasses and Logan should have the round ones because I really liked the round glasses on Logan in the Wes Anderson video. So Logan has like round glasses, Patton has square ones, Emil has kind of like those off, like those kind of like basically like reading glasses. Then Critic has really round ones, and I'm gonna try to make like or Remy's just like really square but big because they're big old sunglasses. I feel like I should definitely have like some music or something going on in here while I'm doing all this. Like, can I just get lo-fi music? Which one is Remy again? Remy is Sleep. The sleep character that Thomas has. It's so random. I feel like this pairing does not match as well as like Virgil as Lydia, Remus as Beetlejuice. So it's like it doesn't match as well, but it makes me laugh. And somebody requested it, and there's like, yeah, Maxie Dean. That's who Critic Sanders is, because he's like, Janice is trying to be like impress this guy in like hopes of like maybe he'll approve my plan to make a gated community. I want to like be playing some lo-fi, but I don't want to just, I don't know. I'm gonna try to find some lo-fi music that I can, you know, play in the background so it's not just like complete silence and boredom. Boop. Here we go. Now how do I do his hair? How should I do his hair? I draw Logan very little, but I draw Remy even less. What type of hair should I give him? Do you sing at all? Kinda. I used to sing a lot when I was in like middle school, but around high school I kind of stopped because I get anxious when I do it around certain people, and then that kind of anxiousness grew to most people. So I unfortunately, you know, don't really sing too often. At least, yeah, I don't sing like I used to, unfortunately. But I like to sing, and I'm sad that I kind of stopped in a way. But yeah, I like to. I hope to continue singing. Let's see. Maybe I could do the Thomas hair. Which character is this? I feel like this looks like a character, but I don't know which character it looks like. My brain keeps wanting to say Jimmy Neutron, but I know it's not. Yeah, dang it, Virgil. I think I just really, no. Yeah, I used to just get really anxious when I would sing around my friends at the time, and then I kind of just stopped altogether. We're gonna go with that? What would be a very Remy? Stupid. No, I don't think he would just be a swoopy kind of guy. I guess we're gonna go with that. You know that I don't really like, I feel like I have one style of drawing hair. Eh. Oh, Hunger Games. Oh, okay. I'm so generic. I'm so freaking generic with my hairstyles. Oh my gosh. It's like, I don't know. It looks really cool, but I don't think that I can. I don't think I could do that, like draw that well. I might stick with generic, super basic, and just make them even more similar. Okay, now what does Otho's outfit look like? Honestly, it would be really cool to see them in different types of styles. I know I've drawn Patton in like kind of, I don't think it's goth exactly, but it's more emo, I guess. I don't know. I just remember somebody compared it to being emo, and it was for this specific AU where it was based off of this it was like a short animated thing. It was like, hold on, what was it? So it was called something in, I can't remember, dang it, I can't remember it. I loved it, but it's basically about these two kids who are in like high school. Oh shoot. These two high school kids, and they're like a part of different cliques. So like the girl, I think her name was Rosemary, she's like a part of the goths, and I can't remember if his name was like Max or something, but I remember he was like a part of the geeks, and the way that Max and Rosemary like got like met was over like an online RPG game. And they started hanging out, and it was like they were talking, and then they found out they go to the same school, and then later on they find out that they're who they are, and it's like, oh well, they're in completely different cliques, and like our friends don't like, it's like my friends don't like your friends. And then at like the dance they want to go together, and they show up dressed in like the aesthetic that they think the other one's gonna dress up as. It was cute. I drew out a picture of that, but with Patton and Virgil. So yeah, that was probably a weird tangent, but yeah. Let's see, hold on. A little bit basic, swirling around. Band-Aids with different genres would be really cool. I feel like most Band-Aids are just like rock bands, but like it'd be cool to have different bands every once in a while. Battle making. Do you like any webtoons? Yeah, there's a couple of webtoons that I really like. Trying to think of some that I particularly am into, because I know I've had a bunch that like I enjoy, but I haven't read them in like a year. There's let's see, what webtoons am I currently really into at the moment? I really like hold on, I'm just gonna look up. I need a reference photo for this jacket because I want it to be like a leather jacket style, just to really capture the Remy-ness of this design. Okay. I know one big webtoon that I'm into right now, and it's such a freaking, like, it's a horrible webtoon. I love it, but I hate it at the same time. It's called A Life Through Selfies, and basically, it's like, hold on. Oh, okay, I hope we had a good time. Thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. So this webtoon is called A Life Through Selfies, and basically it's supposed to be, the point of it is that it's this girl who just overshares on her Instagram account, and the whole webtoon is about, like, her and her dealing with, trigger warning, a stalker, but she, like, it's really cool, but it also, the updates take forever, and it goes so slowly, and it's really interesting, but at the same time, it's really annoying. What other webtoons am I into? I really like this one. As of now, if you're gonna get into it at a certain point, I would recommend getting into it, like, now is a good time to do it. Overall, if you're, like, I think it'd take a little while to, binge through it, but I think now would be a fine time to get into it if you were gonna read it. And so there's that one I really like. There's, what other ones? There's some that I'm, like, kind of falling out of but would still recommend. There's this one called Exception, and I think it's called Exception, and it's a pretty popular one. It's basically, like, about this one kid. I can't remember what his name is because it's really been a while since I've read it. But it's, like, this kid, and he's kind of, like, got an androgynous look going on, and he's, like, really into, like, fashion, and it's basically just, like, his experience with high school. It's a pretty good one. Got a lot of representation, so that's cool. Yeah, Arcus, that's his name, right. But I was really into that one for a little while. As of now, I'm kind of not as engaged in the story as much, but it's still a pretty good one. If you like Fantasy Rooftop, I will check that out. Let's see, what's another webtoon that I'm, like, really into? What is it? I think it's Lemonade and Coffee or something like that. I can't remember what it is. I need to look it up now. Webtoon. And I can't look, like, okay, hold on. Oh. Hold on, I might just, now this is driving me crazy. Do I still have webtoon on here? Oh, I don't. Dang it. Okay, now I need to look it up. Okay, webtoon. No. I can't find it. It's this really cute, webtoon about, like, this guy who's next door neighbors to this single mom, and it's just him pining for her, and it's really cute, and I really like how wholesome it is. And it's also one that I kind of stopped reading after a while, but, like, I really want to read it again. I've been meaning to read it again. I just, for some reason, like, I stopped reading a bunch of my webtoons last summer, and no clue why. I'm just gonna leave this here because I don't want to draw his legs. So they're just gonna be kind of cut off for right now. Let's see. What other webtoons was I into? I know there's more. I know there's dang it, I can't remember many of the webtoons that I was really into, but for the most part I like cutesy stuff or mystery heavy things. Fantasy is pretty cool too though. Okay, this isn't the best door, but it's fine. Okay. Alright, so, okay. I think that this is good for now. I'm pretty satisfied with Remy-Oso. Nope. There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty cool with that. Let's see, what are some other... Okay, hold on. I just want to check to see quickly which requests, because like I said, I had requests from the other day. Let's see. Okay. Do you have a least favorite side? I don't know if I really have a least favorite side, but if I did have to pick, I would unfortunately pick Remus, which is funny because I'm about to draw him right now. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Remus because I'm not really into his humor. I feel like what is it? Working Through Intrusive Thoughts. I feel like that one made me like him more because his humor was less, let's see, crude, I guess. And I don't really like that type of humor, but I do love the joke where he, hold on, I'm just gonna doodle it because I think it's funny, the little bean, I guess. I don't know how to do this right now. He's just sitting with his little dunce hat. Yeah, I like that joke where, or the one joke where where Logan's getting a little frustrated with him and he's like, no, please. What was it? It was, what was it? It was something about like, Mama, how much? What was it? Dang it, now I'm forgetting it. It was the Ivy League college joke. I really liked that and it made me laugh. Yeah, he's pretty crazy. But yeah, for the most part, I think he can be funny, and I think his chaotic nature can be really funny. I just don't like the inappropriate jokes that he makes. But yeah, pretty perfect for Beetlejuice, not gonna lie. What expressions do I want to give him? So this request was wanting creepy old guy and the wedding outfits. So I need to find, I guess, lyrics. Because I like to put them to certain, like, I also, like, there's some other things that I want to draw. Oh, right. Nobody's gonna know that I flipped my eyes. Okay. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. You know, I might do another live stream tomorrow, like earlier in the day, but I can't make any promises. I like live streaming and I miss it, and I'm sad that I didn't do it at all during my summer, even though I really wanted to. I couldn't draw. I don't know why. I was just facing a bunch of art block during the summer and it kind of sucked. Everything's alright. How long have I been live streaming? Okay, almost an hour, dang. These streams go by really quickly. Oh, dang it, tomorrow's Sunday. I just started college, again, so it's my second semester of college, last Monday, and I have been so tired. My new class schedule, so for the last year, my class schedule let me go home, and I go to community college, so I get to go home. I don't have to live in a dorm or anything. But so last semester my schedule let me go home at like 2 at the latest, so it was really cool. But then this semester I get home at like 5 most days of the week, and it is definitely tiring me out. I noticed that this weekend I couldn't stay up, or I could barely stay up around I guess past 11. My eyes would be really droopy and I'd want to stay up, but my body would not want me to. And it's just, jeez. School hasn't even really gotten into the real school stuff yet either. It's crazy. It's crazy what schedules like that can do. Okay, I want to look at the wedding outfits from okay. Alright, I could do that. Alright, yeah. Do you have an Instagram? Yes, I do have an Instagram. It's Addie draws Sanders and stuff. But yeah, I have, I should have a link to it in my YouTube if you're interested in, you know, seeing it. There should be a link in my, what is it? My about section on my YouTube. So yeah, it's just been, okay, just check the link and it should, yeah, it should be working. But yeah, that's my Instagram. I usually just repost either funny videos or just random things on my story. I haven't really posted anything on like my actual feed in a while, because like I said, art block. But yeah, I tend to also do a lot of like doodle drawings, and yeah, it's just fun stuff like this. It's usually where I share my AUs first, and then YouTube live streams just kind of gets to have at it. Yeah. Let's see. I think I've had my Instagram since, what was it? 2019? Yeah, 2019. So it was like it was a couple months after I started my channel. But yeah, I like it. It's nice, even though I barely post. I think after this, because I still want to like draw on the stream, since I don't really have any other requests from the other day. I might, if you want to request something, I would happily draw it, but if not, that's okay too, because I have like a big picture I'm trying to work on. Let's see, let's work on the outfit. So, okay. I'm gonna do like how did I do his outfit originally? Because I had a different drawing. It's this one. Okay, so collars popped out. Okay. He's so crazy about his wedding. Boop-doo. Okay, does he have it buttoned? No, not the sad puppet show. Yeah, okay, he does have it closed up, and then there's like the little frillies. So I'm trying to make their outfits similar to the ones in the show. I know I mentioned this already, but I'm trying to make the outfits similar to the ones in the musical, but also still like unique and different, and yeah. Hello! Let's see. Oh shoot, I forgot to do I have a little detail that I do. No, not with this one. With the ghosts for this AU. So what I've been liking to do is, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna copy this picture. And so what I like to do to kind of, I completely forgot to do it on one of the pictures that I posted, but one of the things that I like to do is, for the ghosts, I have, you know, them right here. To kind of differentiate them from the humans, I'll draw them as normal, and then I'll do like the blur technique thing, which is usually used to like soften line art. But so I kind of just mess with that a little bit to make them look a little more faded than like Virgil, for example, here. Like they look a little blurrier than our angsty teenager here. And I kind of love that. But yeah, it's just a little effect I like to use to kind of add to my doodles. I completely forgot to do it in this one, which is supposed to be after, you know, Patton and Logan have just died. And Remus is trying to, you know, like, teach them how to haunt, and I completely forgot to do a blur effect, but I think it's okay because none of them are alive, so it doesn't really stand out. But like when they're with Virgil, it's a little, it needs to be there a little more, I guess. Details. Okay, boop, boop. Something that makes me really happy about this AU is that in this AU, Janice is Virgil's dad, and so I really like that angst. Let's see. Oh, I need his hair. He can't be bald on his wedding day. Virgil says to fix his hair anyway, so he can't be bald. Okay. Shoop. 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 Okay. It's a little too short for me. It needs to be fluffier. Yeah, that's good. Boop. 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 Oh, he looks so happy. Oh, right, I need to draw his hand. Okay, it needs to be like a... Yeah, that's good enough. And then, boop. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now he's all prepared for his wedding day. And now now Virgil. It's a green card thing. I'm trying to like mess with the height differences too in this AU, which is, I think, is really fun. So like Virgil's kind of shorter than everyone because he's a teenager, even though I'm kind of upset, or I'm jokingly upset at animation for making me think that I would still get taller after after like middle school. But yeah, I like to make Virgil a little shorter than everyone just because he's the youngest, and also I did tall Patton because I can. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun messing with little things. Boop. There's like, I feel like with this AU, there's certain things that I'm like are very much the musical itself, like taking full full inspiration from the musical. It's kind of just like I imagine it playing out like it does in the musical. But then there's like certain things that are like little. So for example, when I have one of my little drawings that I'm gonna post is Sheet, Ghost, Patton, and Logan. And a special little detail that I was talking about with my friend that I thought would be funny is Logan's sheet. He thinks it's plain, but then if he looks closely, it has like a bunch of unicorns on it. And I kind of love that. Because I was thinking, I had like that little detail, and then another little detail in my head is that, so Logan's Barbara, and Barbara has, you know, her little like kind of flowery dress. So I was thinking of like, okay, how do I incorporate that into, you know, his design? And so I thought, you know, Logan and Patton very much look like the original Sanderside's designs, except Patton has long sleeves and his shirt is tucked in. With Logan, however, he has, the thing that's like kind of connecting him to Barbara is that his tie is covered with flowers. And personally, Logan doesn't seem like a really flower type of guy. So in my head, that tie was given to him by Patton, and I think that it's really sweet because he wears it all the time because it was Patton who gave it to him. Also, if there's any new people watching, this is the first AU in a while that did not contain Moxiety, so that's crazy. It's like a, what is it, logicality? Is that how you pronounce the ship between Logan and Patton? I call it logicality, but it's a Logan and Patton AU, which is really weird. Okay, how does... Okay, yeah, he would be linking arms, I think. And he's got to have a little bouquet of flowers. He's marrying his own creepy Logan. I remember I once saw, I've seen some people make Betelgeuse AUs. And usually, like, I think, okay, I've seen two. One is based off of the musical, and one is the movie. And I know with the musical, that AU is here on YouTube, and I freaking love the animatics. They're so good. I can't remember who the YouTuber is, but they're really good. Just look up, like, I think there's animatics for Ready, Set, Not Yet. There's ones for Say My Name, and there's one for What I Know Now. And they're so good. I highly recommend them if you're into the music and like this type of AU, because they're really good. And then the other one I think is it's a Tumblr one, which is based off of the movie. And I think more or less it's the same, but I think the difference is that Emil is Virgil's dad, Remy is Delia, and then I think that's kind of it. Most people have, also my AU is a little different because I have Patton as Adam instead of Barbara, when most people make Logan Adam and then have Patton as Barbara. It's little, but it matters to me. But yeah. Also, Logan singing Barbara 2.0. It's really cool to imagine. I have to thank my friend for that because she pointed it out, and she's a genius. after this drawing, I might end the stream. Just because it's been a while, and yeah. Rachel looks really tiny. Now I think I'm gonna put this flower bouquet in his other hand. So it's more like this, and then this hand can just go down. Yeah, I like this better. Nope. Okay. Now what does Virgil's outfit look like? I need to look at his. It's kind of tiny, but okay. All right, yeah. They kind of look similar, but they're different. I think. I hope. Please be different. Okay, yeah. Nope. Clip the mask. Boop. Okay. Okay. How long has this been going on? Okay. 7, okay, almost, I want to say like an hour and 20 minutes maybe? Yeah, like an hour and 20 minutes. Which is better than what I had before. Oh yeah, I gave Virgil a little hack for this. to kind of resemble Lydia's veil. Nope. Nope. Let's see. I have like a specific thing in my head of like what lyrics is playing during this drawing, because a lot of the drawings are kind of like rely on certain bits of the like soundtrack, and this one is one of them, where it's like in Creepy Old Guy, it's the part where it's like, what is it, something about like on the outside he's disgusting, but even on the inside he's disgusting. But yeah, it's silly, but I think it's funny. You know, it's eyeshadow. Nope. Okay, there we go. Then boop. Yeah, I think after this one I'm gonna end it here, or once I'm done with, yeah. Wait, how does his hair? Is it the like, nope. Here it is. Okay, it swooped back a little bit. I have this thing with Virgil specifically when I have his hair, like when he's in fancy events, he swoops it back like this, or at least this version of Virgil does, because his bangs are like just really, really long. So he's all fancy for this. Just making sure he looks all nice. Okay, that's what. He's scheming. Okay, he's got a little hat on. I like this little hat. I think it's really fun, and it's a fun little thing to kind of add to the whole vibe, I guess. Because it's supposed to be in place of the veil. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean these guys up and then should be ready to go. What is that? There you are. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean these up and then they'll be ready to go, and I will probably end this live. Yay. Nope. Right. Okay, now I'm just gonna fill this with roses. Or at least attempt to draw roses. I don't know how to draw roses. Okay, let's do one more thing of flowers and then we'll be done. Boop. Boop. And there you go. It's got a bouquet. It's all ready to go. Alright. Just gonna do a little coloring in of the okay. Alright, and with that, I think I am going to end the stream here. Just because I think I'm out of stuff to draw. Well, I mean, I could draw some more, but I think that for now I'm just gonna end the live here. I've been streaming for roughly 90 minutes, which is a little shorter than what I usually do, but I think that's okay. So thank you for the people who did, you know, come on. I don't know if you're still there, but thank you very much for joining me as I drew out my Betelgeuse Au. It's been really fun, and I really miss doing this, even though it caused a lot of problems at the very start. But yeah, so thank you for joining, and I hope that if you're still here, you have an amazing day, and